video, I wanted to focus on 4 types of photography that will make money using a 50mm lens. I will also tell you things to avoid, and I will end by correcting a misconception about the 50mm lens. So make sure that you stick around for that. To begin, let me save you from some frustration. There are some types of photography you will need to turn down if you only have a 50mm lens. First, real estate photography. You will definitely need a wider lens. Next, events, especially weddings. You will need a variety of lenses to shoot a full wedding day or most events. So, not yet. But let's jump into the shoots that you can do and will keep you busy and help you build a business. First is graduation or senior photography. These shoots focus on one subject and are perfect for the 50mm. The shots that you will need to make a happy client are achievable with this one lens. Graduation and senior shoots will keep you busy for certain seasons and generate income for your business with just one lens. With a decent body and a 50mm, you can produce creative graduation photography that will keep your clients smiling. You can build a whole business shooting maternity photos. The main reason is maternity photo shoots cannot wait. Even during the pandemic, when my business almost completely stopped, I still had maternity shoots on my calendar. They cannot be put off like other types of photography. So if you do this well, you can stay booked, and you really only need one lens. These are mostly 1 or 2 people shoots, and if the expected baby has siblings, you may have to do an impromptu family shoot, but you can handle this with a 50mm. I will tell you why at the end of this video. Another benefit of maternity photography is that the posing is very straightforward. One hand over, one hand under, pop that knee, and you are in business. The great benefit of maternity photography is there is no particular season, so you can potentially stay busy year-round. Next is branding. This is another type of photography where your clients have deadlines and goals. Business owners need these pictures done on a certain timeline, which can benefit the budding photographer. The reality is, many people want photo shoots, but they put them off, especially family photography. A determined business person needs pictures for their website and social media like yesterday, so they need that shoot done. If If you're just starting and only have one lens, this is a great niche to focus on to start filling your calendar. Next is weddings. Wait, you said don't do weddings. Well, you shouldn't be a first shooter at a wedding with just one lens, but you can be a second shooter at a wedding. The pay is actually pretty good for a starting photographer, and you will also get the experience of shooting weddings to see if it is something that you want to pursue. While the first shooter is shooting the bride, you can be shooting the groom and groomsmen. You can get some shots of the bride prepping while the first shooter is doing something else. The good thing about this for a new photographer is that you will receive a list of shots you need to capture, and these are the shots that you most certainly can get with a 50mm lens. For prep shots of a wedding, I almost always use a 50mm lens. You can also shoot larger details with the 50mm that will please your first shooter. For the ceremony, communicate with the first photographer about which shots you can take. You can definitely shoot the wedding party entering with the 50mm, and you can get the wider shots of the wedding party. You can get great table shots at the reception, and let me tell you this, a dependable, knowledgeable second shooter is so valuable at a wedding. And if you build relationships with busy wedding photographers, you can stay busy too with just one lens. So let's clear up a misconception. I've heard people say and even make comments on my videos that you cannot use a 50mm for groups. This simply is not true. I know this because I have shot many groups with a 50mm. Now, you cannot do family reunion groups of 20 to 100 people, but you can do small groups. You can do family shoots with just a 50mm lens. It is wide enough so you do not have to turn down work when you anticipate shooting a small group. So, with just one lens that can be very affordable, you can get started making money with photography, and if you master your craft and build a respectable portfolio, you can stay busy with just a 50mm lens. As you grow, so will your lens collection, but the 50mm is a great place to start. But whatever lens you are shooting with, I hope you are using it, and I hope that you are enjoying it. Until next time, have a great day, and peace.